Hello there everyone, Ashen Flash here, and welcome on into a rare Ashen Flash extra video. Today, I just have to talk about this. This is one of the biggest things in gaming. This is one of the most important moments, honestly, in gaming history, I'd say. If you haven't heard yet, Fortnite is going to war against all the mobile companies, with going against Google as well as going against Apple. And it is just insane what's happening. And if you haven't seen it yet or heard about it, Fortnite is off the Apple Store. It's also now, at the time recording this, off the Google Play Store. And there's just so many things happening right now. I just need to share my thoughts because everywhere I go, I'm getting asked what's going on. I've done some posts about it, just talking about how I'm supporting them, and people just keep asking what's going on. So this is a video in response to them, just telling you what's happening and just showing you why this is such an important thing, why this is such a big thing, and just so you know going into this how important and how big of a company Epic and Fortnite is. And regardless of if you hate Fortnite, and you might be thinking to yourself, you hate it because you think it's just overhyped and you're tired of seeing the kids doing the floss and different things in malls and in public and all these different things, you have to realize how big Fortnite is and how they have revolutionized gaming and how they're trying to do that right now. And in the past, before Fortnite, they have just changed everything. They have created this whole genre of battle royale games. Of course they didn't create it, but they've popularized it to the point where it's just so big now. People are trying to make their own battle royales. And besides that, though, they have changed the way that live events work for games. The promotions between the real world and in-game, like, their marketing is insane. And not just that, they also, they listen to their fans. They listen to the community. Whether or not you're a part of the conspiracy that thinks that, Fortnite adds broken things like the mechs into the game so that people are outraged and complain about it, and then when they remove them, they look like the hero. They still listen to the fans at the end of the day. Their support creator program is something that other games are adopting now, which is another amazing and incredible way that I'm fortunate enough to be a part of. When you use my code in the item shop, it helps me and other people. It helps everyone when you're rewarding your content creators and the people that are promoting your game, and you're giving them this opportunity to give back to them. It is just incredible. It's unheard of for a company that makes so much to do this for the community. And of course, one of the main things that I think that they're really known for, which is why the game is the success that it is their cross-platform, because they accidentally allowed Xbox and PlayStation players to play with each other in lobbies and different things that grew into arranging and moving for this whole push for Nintendo and Xbox and PlayStation, PC and mobile, all to be able to play with each other, which is just really unheard of when you look at other games. It's really powerful. All the things that they've been doing over the past 3 years of Fortnite being around, it's really important. And now going into this new chapter of what they're doing, it's even more important. Because of the things that I've already said, they have actually introduced this new feature in the app stores for mobile. You can actually, instead, when you need to buy V-Bucks for buying skins and different things, which is how Fortnite makes their money, you can bypass paying Apple as well as Google. And you might be thinking, wow, that sounds really scummy, and why would Epic be doing this just to keep the money for yourself? Well, if you didn't know, they actually take 30%. Apple, for just allowing them to use the platform to sell their game, forcing them to use Apple to sell their game, takes 30%. Google, there are alternatives on Android. You don't have to purchase it from the Play Store. There's the Samsung Store and other apps that you can actually get the Fortnite app from, which is different because Apple has this monopoly. You buy an Apple device, you're forced to download it from the Apple Store, and the money goes directly to them. Where the other place, it's different. You've got these other alternatives. And specifically, though, they don't agree with this 30%. And it's 30% for everyone, including Nintendo, including Xbox, Steam, and PlayStation. All these places take 30% off the top. This is a regular thing. And Epic doesn't like that, and they have their own store. They allow other games to come and sell their games, and Epic takes 12%, less than half of what all these other companies are doing. So already, they're practicing what they're preaching. They're doing all these different things to help further and further the growth and development of indie games, because that's where Fortnite started off with. Epic was this tiny company that, is now this huge thing because of Fortnite, and they're wanting to pay it back. They're wanting to pay it back to the community and be mindful and protective of other indie games. And when it comes to this now, they're trying to make a statement here. They're trying to make a statement that it's not right for Apple to be charging all this. And I'll play the clip now of the video that they did in response to Apple actually removing Fortnite from the Apple Store. You can no longer download it. If you have it, you can still play the latest version, but when Season 4 comes out, you will not be able to update your game unless things are resolved by then. So they uploaded this video in response to being taken off the Apple Store.
Today, we celebrate the anniversary of the platform unification directives. For years, they have given us their songs, their labor, their dreams. In exchange, we have taken our tribute, our profits, our control. This power is ours and ours alone. We shall prevail.
So that video is just insane. If you didn't know, it's actually a parody of a Super Bowl commercial that they did about the book 1984. And it just has to do with, not being controlled and being forced to conform to the ways of the government. And specifically here in the case that they're taking the shots at Apple, that they're being forced to follow these rules, and the villain there being this Apple, which is just insane. I hope they release that skin. I think that would be just so funny if they made that free as well. Just the cherry on top, the apple on top would just be incredible for that to be free. But specifically when it comes to this, they filed a lawsuit, but they don't want any money from it. What they're literally saying is they're standing up for themselves and they're standing up for the little guys. They literally say that they give examples of how unfair Apple is treating them. They allow other apps and companies such as Netflix and Spotify and Uber, as well as you've got Amazon and Best Buy and Nike and all these other companies that don't have to give the 30% to Apple, but they allow the apps to be on the store. It's not right. It's unfair, and it should be equal amongst the whole board. Along the whole board, everyone should pay the same fees. Some people shouldn't be allowed to be using the Apple Store for free, and some people shouldn't have to pay the 30%. Get a middle ground here, which is really what they're trying to do. They're trying to defend having these independent small game companies having to pay 30% off the top of all the money that they're fortunate enough to make. And Fortnite's in this position where financially they don't care about losing out on the money on Apple and Android. They're doing this to help progress gaming even further than what they've done, which is why this is so important. And as pretty much this channel is a gaming channel, it's just important going forward, and I think that it's a really brave thing that they're doing, and it's really, really powerful when you look at it like that. They're not seeking money. They're literally doing this for other people. I think when you look at it from that perspective, there's no way that you can sit here and say that they're in the wrong here. They're looking out for the little guy that they were 3 years ago, which is so powerful, and it's just a testament to how great of a company is being run there. Really, truly believe that, and I applaud them for doing this. And use hashtag freefortnite on Twitter and Instagram and different things, and just help Fortnite out, because it's really ridiculous that they're not allowing millions of players and not allowing this game to be played on billions of devices. It's just really disappointing, and I hope that this does change by the time Season 4 comes around, because I want everyone to be able to experience Season 4, and it's right around the corner. And I'm just so fortunate to be a part of this the most minuscule little cog in this huge company, and to be a part and to be a supporter creator. I couldn't be more proud right now to be a part of Epic, and I'm just so shocked by what they're doing. And anyways, guys, I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one.